Hi everyone, this is group presentation on ISM 6155 Enterprise Information Management Systems. In this presentation, we will give the overview about the topic that within 50 years, we cannot expect to see information technologies capable of same type of flexible, common sense reasoning that humans are capable of today. The member of the group 3 includes myself, Shikhar Saxena, and my partner Sachin Tekchandani. For this presentation, we start with our agenda that outlines the content presentation. Our agenda for the presentation includes what is artificial intelligence, what is common sense reasoning, what are the parameters on which we can measure human intelligence, what are the challenges that technology will face in the next few decades, to come up with a common sense. We will also cover some of the examples that supports our points and finally the conclusion. So to start with, I should brief you about the artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence term was first introduced by John McCarthy at the Dartmouth Conference of 1956. It is the capacity to learn and solve problems and the ability to act like humans. It is the science and the engineering of making intelligent machines, especially intelligent computers programs. It is related to similar task of using computers to understand human behaviors. Now the point comes, what is intelligence? Intelligence is the computational part of the ability to achieve goals in the world. Varying kinds and the degree of intelligence occurs in people, many animals and some machines. Now, how does artificial intelligence work? It is the combination of circuits that takes the decision when the current is passed through it. Now comes what is common sense reasoning. As per Wiki, common sense reasoning is the branch of artificial intelligence concerned with simulating the human ability to make deductions about the kind of ordinary situations that encounter every day. This includes judgment about the physical properties, purpose, intentions, and the possible behavior of all ordinary things, such as people, cups, water, blocks, clouds, animals, and so on. A machine which exhibits common sense reasoning will be capable of drawing conclusions that are similar to human psychology. For example, if you look at the picture, the man should not cut the branch on which he is resting. Can machines be able to develop this type of common sense in the next few decades? Now, is it possible for machines to think? If it is possible for the machines to think, then it should give the test to pass, and the test is the Turing test. What is the Turing test? The Turing test was introduced by Alan Turing in 1950, which can test the machine's ability to behave as intelligently as human. The Turing test has served as a benchmark for AI research to build a machine which will be able to imitate a human to the point that a judge cannot tell the difference between human and the machine. Till 1950, it is said they are not able to develop a machine which can satisfy the conditions in Turing test. Another Turing test conducted recently in 2014, which was held at Royal Society, London, and won by the Russian charter bot Eugen Guzman. This bot has done 5 minutes long conversation and convinced 33% of the contest judges that it was human. Now my friend Sachin will take on from here.
Thanks, Shikhar. Hello friends, I am Sachin. There are numerous challenges which common sense reasoning is facing today and which are difficult to achieve accurately in coming 50 years. Some of them to list here are computing power, tolerance power, intuitive thinking, judging power. I'll be covering all of these in the next few slides. So first one is computing power. So we all know when power goes off, intelligence goes off. Machines need power to operate. The research suggests that even a small brain of a 3-year-old child has about 1 quadrillion biological processes. This decreases with age and gets saturated after reaching adulthood. So, in order to simulate a low-level brain, we require extremely high computing power. In 2003, Russell and Norvig did some research. As per them, it is estimated that the brain's processing power is around 100 trillion neuron updates per second. Another research in 1997 by Hans Moravec suggests that we would require a processing speed of 1016 computations per second in order to equal the human brain processing power. So, which is a very long way to go for a machine. Now, the second challenge is tolerance power. It's an ability to stand out in different situations. Suppose, if a person is angry, then how the robot will tolerate him, or how much he can tolerate him. Another situation can be when we sometimes disagree to something and still we have to respect it or tolerate it. So our point is how long the machine will take to achieve this thing. Now comes intuitive thinking. It's a sense that does not use rational processes such as facts and data. Machines works on feed data, and it is really difficult for a machine to develop this kind of intelligence in just 50 years. Another challenge for common sense reasoning is judging power. It is the ability of the machine to sense the person and react to the situation. In the next few decades, will the machines be smart enough to sense the person and the situation and react based on it? For example, if a person has high heartbeat rate, there could be two reasons of it. Either person is happy or sad. Will the machine be able to distinguish this kind of difference in the next few decades? So, we can conclude that over half a century, there are several developments in this field, and no doubt they have proved to be very fruitful in easing day-to-day operations. They are good for predictable future, but they are still very far to achieve the flexibility and common sense reasoning like the human minds can do today. These are the links which we have referred. With this, it ends our presentation, and we welcome all your suggestions. Thank you.